À toutes les sœurs, à toutes les dada, à toute l'Afrique, la queen, la mama, et une reine brillante qui est toutes ces nanas.
By the name, I'm Kelele MC. I'm an hip-hop artist. I'm a communicator in this way. I'm from this side of Africa called Congo, it's in the central. That's how I pursue my art. And that's where I'm from actually. That's where my roots are, and that's why I want to share that inspiration from that side of it's quite a long story. I started in a choir. I was a poetry cantorist, which is a petit chanteur. That was in my parish, back in Congo, Goma especially. You know, Goma is the eastern part of Congo. I think the whole world know Goma very well. And from there, I started to have that, the envy of being a singer started to grow so bad into me. And I felt like only in the church, it wasn't enough for me to give all the message I was having. So I had to spread the message. So the good way for me to do it was to reach the street, to reach the people, to reach the reality and give it to the world. That's how I came into rap. The first time I was nervous because we have to pass through some tests. I remember I have to do some vocal exercises, and so that they know where to put you. Either you'll do the first voice or the second, the third, the fourth one. So I was nervous in that way, but then I had to do it because I needed to sing so bad. Actually, I was feeling like I need this, and actually I was selected among the people that were singing the first voice. So that's how I started that journey. It wasn't easy at all, but then I get used to it after time, and I think so that also made actually what I am right now. The skill I was having there is what I'm still keeping up to now, because that was part of also of my basis. At that time, I was 12 years old. I was 12 years old, yeah, by that time. And after that, I just I didn't stay long into that, because there is also ceremonies after you have to be confirmed a singer, and all that have to be done in the church, and after is a party, after you are confirmed a singer. After that, as I told you, it wasn't that enough for me to give the message, because it's in the church concept, and we have to reach people everywhere and give the real message, the true message. And I think the true gospel is also this one, because we're just talking about the change. Yeah. As you said, Congo is a place where music is at, and actually Congo is well known by its music. We all know that the Congolese music inspired the whole Africa in a way. Musically, we can see the rumba, the way it actually is a hit. Like everywhere you have rumba, it must shake. And on my side, I can say that when you are growing in a place where you have all this diversity into music, actually, even without being a singer, you'll just automatically be a musician in a way, because everywhere around you is just about music, about good music. And plus, because even the audience that are listening to you, you can tell that when you do bad music, they will be like, they are not going to appreciate it at all. So in a way, they are all musicians. So mostly what inspires me is the root music, what created even the rumba itself, all the generation that came before the rumba. Yeah, that's traditional African music also, which is there deep into the root. I I cannot like take all the names or talk about all the names, but then we know all these big figures of the Congolese music, yeah, were there. But then my side, my discipline is hip hop. I'm doing the rap, so in that way also you understand with me that I had to look at the black community that started that hip hop through the history of that rap, the way it started. So I had also those influences. So that's how it came into that's how I started to mix it actually. I look at my origins, I look at the rap, because it's a passion actually. I'm living through rap, and I was like, I have to mix these two great things that I'm growing with, that I'm feeling, and try to come out with the music. Yeah. Of course, as you said, music is life, and when you are singing, actually you have to reflect what you are living in a way. That's music. You have to reflect. You are the mirror in a way of the society. You are that leader of the opinion. Like, you have to truly live it instead of creating it. You cannot force music. It's inside you. And that's why I think so it wasn't a big problem for my parents to agree with me later with music. After that, I was that serious into it. Like, they came to understand. But then it wasn't that easy when I started. Like, you just shift from the church and you go automatically into rap in the street. You understand that according to our background, African background, it wasn't right. How can you do this? How can you do that? And there's no place, there's this and that. But then I'm like, I have to do this. This is what I'm feeling like doing. I have a message that I'm keeping. I have a bag of inspiration that I'm having on me. So I think so it's the right way for me to do this. But then, you know, when you start something, parents have to tell you that, yo, you have to be careful about what you are doing. If you are not right in your way, I will take you on the right way. Then that pressure, I didn't give up on that. So what I had to do is keep on doing the real music, give the real inspiration, give the real us, what Africa is, what Goma is, what the whole world is, through my inspirations. Actually now I think that they're understanding. Yeah, even my community, yeah, I'm proud that they're also proud of me. Yeah, they respond. Yeah, I can see love, and that's keep on motivating me. And understand.
Nayembela Maimuna.
When you say Maimuna, it sounds more, I don't know how I can put this. It sounds more mystic in our concept back home, and non-parent can feel like free to name her daughter Maimuna. Yeah, but then it's a good name. If we hear the story behind that name, it's quite a huge story, and it's a powerful name. But then all these differences of minds that we're having because of the religious influences that keep on dividing us in a way. So you have to, I'm trying to bridge the gap or break the borders into bringing new concepts that will make people feel free to use each other's name. Like, I took a concept all the way from West Africa and tried to impose it in Congo, and people respond on it. And in similarity to that, there is the legendary Papa Wemba. He passed away recently. There is this song of him called, he was singing something like losing a kwetwe, Baimune, Balumuna ye, oh Baimuna, Baimune ye, oh Baimuna, losing a kwetwe. So through that I was like, okay, it's Baimuna, but then it sounds closely to Maimuna, you know, his music. And right now we are in the contemporary arts, and we have to be creative around all this situation. So for me, introducing that is still the woman that he was praising, and it's still so similar. So I prefer that name to be put there, of course, to praise that woman in that way. And when I do that chorus in that way, everybody in Congo, everybody around Congo, everybody who knows Papa, who know Papa Wemba, or everybody who watched the movie La Vie est Belle, for example, they automatically recognize, oh, this Maimuna, and that was too catchy and it was powerful. And I realized that I've reached a bigger audience and they responded well, especially in my country, and I like that. Now I'm in East Africa, like literally in East Africa. I was in Goma, a side which is close to East Africa. That's why I had those Swahili influences. And I think I'm working on this thing instead in a way to reach really the East African audience. So through that, I know Swahili already, because I can see Swahili. We know the root of Swahili is from Tanzania, huku ndio inatoka, na kuna ingine Swahili tutakuta kuna hiyo ya Tanzania, tunaweza sema imezaliwa hapo. Sasa tuna hii pia yenye nilikuta hapa Kenya, yenye iko different na hii Swahili ya Tanzania pia. Kisha tena nikikuja Uganda, kuna tena hiyo Swahili iko tena different. Kisha ukifika tena Congo, unakuta tena iko different. Yani unakuta lakini ni Swahili. Tukiongea, tukizungumuza, utasikia, utaelewa ni nini nataka niseme, hata kama hautaelewa yote naeleza, lakini concept utashika, and it sounds interesting and it's in a way also funny. You are like, oh, what is this guy talking about? Is this Swahili really? And actually I want to bring this into this East Africa. Let's interact, let's feel free, and in that way it's extend the market. Let a Tanzanian artist feel free to go perform in Goma. Don't let the Goma artists feel obligated to sing like a Tanzanian to be heard. No, you don't have to do that. You just sing like you, give your real inspiration like you can give it, and let people respond now on it. And I think so as Africans, we always connect, and I'm pretty sure that they will love it. So it's kind of empowerment. So you keep your Swahili, let me keep my Swahili, let me keep that Swahili, another one keep the Swahili. Let's bring it together and let's extend our market. Let's reach too many people without bothering ourselves. À toutes nos sœurs, à toutes nos dadas, à toute l'Afrique, la Queen, la Mama.
À toute nos dadas, à toute l'Afrique, la Queen, la Mama. Et une reine brillante qui est toutes ces nanas. Viens, sois mienne, différente, t'es Rihanna. Black Magic, full mélanine, ton sortilège frappe ma pensée dans mon crâne, c'est les magmas. Oh mag, ghetto bina colère, bien bobina gaga. Façon de caler tes hanches, laisse mes gago gaga. Oh mag, tu peux sentir son odeur quand c'était l'eau Marcus. Aussi bonne que ses manières, sa marmite avant le quoi ça vient d'égalité pour valer dans ta lipoute.